and welcome to today's episode in Hexe Podcast. Today we'll be discussing about cholera disease. We'll be discussing the history, causes, and impact of cholera. Cholera is a bacterial disease that can cause severe dehydration and death if not treated quickly. It is still a problem in many places, especially where poor sanitation is there. I'm your host, Marvelous Lunduka, and here I'm not alone. I'm with Doris Budao.
Thanks for having me. Cholera is a topic that has been studied for many years. We have learned a lot, but there is still much to do to control it completely.
Let's start by explaining what cholera is. Cholera is caused by a bacterium called Vibrio cholerae. When someone drinks water or eats food contained by the bacteria, they can develop cholera.
Exactly. Cholera leads to several fluid loss through vomiting and diarrhea. People can lose up to 10 liters of fluid in just one day, which is why it is so important to rehydrate the body when treating cholera.
Miss Budao, that's a lot of fluid. If someone doesn't get treated, hydration can be fatal in just a few hours.
Yes, but the good news is that cholera can be treated with a simple solution called oral rehydration therapy. The real challenge is making sure people in affected areas have access to clean water and medical care.
Now let's talk about the history of cholera. Cholera has been around for a long time, right? There have been many pandemics over years.
Yes, but the first recorded cholera pandemic started in 1817 in India and spread to Asia, Europe, and Africa. Since then, there have been 6 major pandemics. Cholera spread quickly because cities were growing fast and sanitation was poor.
But back then, people didn't really understand how the disease is spread, right?
That's true. One big breakthrough happened in 1854 when Dr. John Snow, a British doctor, mapped out a cholera outbreak in London. He found that the disease was coming from a contaminated water pump. This was one of the first examples of epidemiology, which is the study of how disease spread.
The discovery changed everything. People realized that cholera was spread through contaminated water, not through the air, as they once believed. And some people also believed that maybe it was witchcraft or some kind of casual practices, right? But Miss Pudao, you know that cholera still affects millions of people today, especially in poorer countries. Why is that so?
Cholera continues to thrive in areas with poor sanitation, dirty water, and limited health care. Even though we know how to treat and prevent cholera, some countries struggle to do so. For example, in Yemen in 2017, there was a huge cholera outbreak because war disrupted water and healthcare services.
Does climate change also make cholera worse?
Yes, climate change can cause floods and warmer temperatures, both of which make cholera outbreaks more likely. Flooding can contaminate water sources, and warm weather help the bacteria grow. Coastal areas in Africa and Asia are especially at risk.
Okay, let's now talk more about treating cholera. You mentioned the area rehydration area. How does that work?
Oral rehydration therapy is the easiest and the most effective treatment. It involves drinking water mixed with salt and sugar to replace the fluids and the electrolytes lost during the illness. In more serious cases, people may need fluids given directly through their veins and sometimes antibiotics.
But the best thing is to prevent cholera, right?
Yes, the best way to prevent cholera is by making sure that people have access to clean water and good sanitation. There is also a cholera vaccine, but it's mainly used in areas where cholera is common during outbreaks. Educating people on how to safely wash their hands and treat water is another key step in prevention.
Okay, let's hear from you as one of the people who works on cholera outbreaks. Tell us, how can we respond to cholera today?
We have made great progress in controlling cholera outbreaks, especially with the use of oral cholera vaccine. But we needed to focus on long-term solutions like improving water and sanitation systems. Short-term solutions such as vaccine are important in emergencies, but the goal should be to prevent cholera altogether.
I think you are right on this matter. We need to use vaccines, improve sanitation and educate people all at the same time to fight cholera. From what you have said, I think I might be one of the victims of cholera, right? As we close, what do you think the future holds for fighting cholera?
We are making progress, but we still need more global cooperation. Problems like climate change, wars, and growing population in high-risk areas make it harder to get rid of cholera for good. But with continued work, especially in improving water and sanitation, we can greatly reduce cholera's impact.
So while cholera can be controlled, there is still a lot of work to do to make sure it's no longer a threat. Because I hear that people just die maybe 5 to 6 minutes after being affected by it. That's the end of today's episode. We hope you have learned more about cholera, its history, and how we can fight this public health threat. Remember, clean water and sanitation are key to stop cholera. Thanks for joining us. Don't forget to subscribe for more episodes on global health issues. Stay safe and healthy. Bye-bye. Bye.